This is the player. Questions? Marshall, it seemed like you handled coming off the bench pretty well.
Yeah, well, one of my favorite players in the NBA is Jamal Crawford. So, when Coach, we actually it was ironic that it happened before the season, probably about 2 weeks before the season started, was when I really started getting in the groove, and I the whole time I thought I would probably be coming off the bench anyways. Then I got in this groove and was able to get to start, and then just went from there. But a couple days ago, after the South Carolina loss, I was talking to Nick Williams, and I was just like, "Yo, what do you think about you and Snoop starting? Because when I'm out of the game, every team runs a zone, and we think that's good for us because Nick and Snoop, Jarvis, Millinghouse, they can all shoot, and so it's open shots for them. And it's harder to get shots at the beginning of the game because everyone's got so much energy right at the beginning. And it's easier to score when you in the flow of the games. And so I was talking with Coach, and I was just like, he was like, think maybe bring you off the bench because I'm pressuring myself a little too much lately. I want to win so bad and do it for my teammates that sometimes a little too much it can hurt you. But he told me, and it worked. I was all for it, and came off the bench. I was able to relax, not a lot of pressure, and just come in, knock down some shots, and from there just kept going in.
When was the last time you didn't start a game?
Never.
Never?
Well, unless I was suspended.
Yeah, unless you suspended.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you say that.
When there's not like a different issue, I literally started every single game.
I was gonna let you say that.
Yeah.
Never?
Man, never in my life. My dad's been my coach my whole life. Come on now. He's not gonna have me come off the bench unless we're in a. Nah, I've never come off the bench ever in my entire life. Not one game.
So did you sense in those few minutes that you were more relaxed when you first came in, or?
Yeah, I was going through warm-ups, and I was like, yeah, it was different. I've never had to do that before, and when Snoop made that first three, I was like, yes, the zone thing, it's wide open and it works. So, we just probably played our best game of the season all around as far as energy, making shots, getting rebounds, getting back, transition D. And so, it worked. We just won by 33 points, and, why change something when things haven't been going too well lately?
Given how Wednesday night went, and how disappointing that was, and how badly you guys played, were you surprised that today you played as well as you played overall?
No, not really. The losses we've been losing to, at least, for the most part, are games that we could have lost. And then, after the South Carolina game, we lost, and we're all down on ourselves. The whole fan base just jumped ship. And so, and then we see that we're still the last four teams in the tournament, and we're like, okay, well, next 3 out of 4 at home, and, go get that one in Mississippi State, and then we won't even really worry about the game at LSU if we get these. Got this one out the way, and, we got A&M back at home on Wednesday. Got to do the same thing we did today, and just, we win the last few games here at the end of the season, and we're in the tournament. So, all the fans out there that think we're not in the tournament, we're still in the tournament. Y'all can still come. But if not, we don't care. We do it for us.
Do you feel like you still have margin for error in the regular season, or do you feel like you have to win out?
I don't think so. No, I can't see that. I know the Alabama game is going to be a big game, especially I think they lost today to LSU. So it puts us, whoever wins that game probably gets second place, and that's crucial. Especially because both teams are, teeter-tottering, getting in the tournament without having to make a run really in that SEC tournament. But good thing is getting the top 4 seed in the SEC tournament. You get those 2 byes and right in the quarterfinals. Win a game here, win a game in the semifinals, make a championship. You never know what can happen.
All the things you guys did well tonight, defense, hitting threes, how sustainable is that over the next 2 weeks?
We were hoping to sustain it the whole season. But I guess it doesn't happen that way. I don't know. I think maybe something would have clicked after the South Carolina loss. We all sat back, and one good thing about this team is, even though we've had some tough losses, no one's pointing fingers at anyone. The only fingers that are pointing are right back at ourselves. Everyone blames themselves, but really, I've never been on a team with guys that are so hard on themselves, and I'm the hardest on myself out of anybody, and I'm just like, golly. So we're always trying to keep each other up, and there's only 4 games left, I think. Yep, 4 games left, and we're right in it. So I think we kind of got in the grind a little bit and was like, oh, the season's long. We still got a ways to go, but there's 2 weeks left. We got to go balls to the wall right now and get in this tournament.
Anything else?
Thanks, Marshall.
Big balls.